Hi, this is Cindy with Cindy's Cropping Corner, and I wanted to show you a layout that I made and a bunch of cards that I made out of the scrap left over from the layout. Using the handmade collection from K & Company. This collection has so much in the embellishment packs. It was just, I still haven't even used them all. I've made a lot of things and I just love this collection. This was of I'm working on my France book. We went to France a couple of years ago, so I'm still behind, but that's okay. I don't want to get caught up. I would rather have something to work on all the time. Most of my books are 12 by 12, and I have been getting hooked on the mini books too, so I gotta get caught up a little bit. This was used making the handmade collection, and I just love this paper, this purple paper with the bird houses on it. It's very glimmery, shimmery, almost like you sprayed glimmer mist on it, but it's already shimmery. So I used a full sheet of the one with the birdhouse, or the cages on it, and then this one and this green one, and I used rub-on stitches to stitch along the edges of both sides. And this was the die cuts that come in the little pack. And the butterfly here was from the embellishments that you can get in the mosaic department at Michael's, along with these leaves. So the leaves are metal as well as this little butterfly. And I just popped the flower up on Pop Dots and then popped the center one up on Pop Dots as well. And it's a pretty thin Pop Dot so that it doesn't stick up too far on the layout. And then this acetate sheet came from another pack of embellishments that came with the paper collection. And I just used the scallop scissors. Pulling my scissors out now and using them a lot. You know, you collected them 10 years ago, then they went out of fashion, and now they're back, so I'm really glad of that. And I cut with the scallop scissors, I cut along the edge of here as well. Here is this piece here with my journaling is actually the packaging that the embellishments came in. I cut that with the scallop scissors. This little tag is from that, and this butterfly, I just popped it up a little bit and added the pearls. And I try to do my side-by-side pages when I do a 12-inch layout, 12 by 12. I want my pages to match. So this was another paper from the collection, and this pink one is really cool because this is raised and really soft. This butterfly here came from the flower department at Michael's. You know, first glance it looked like a bunch of flowers, and then when I looked closer at the flowers, they were actually butterflies. So I glimmer misted the butterfly, and word of caution, it is made out of plastic, so if you use your heat gun to dry it, it melts the plastic and then you burn your fingers. So you might want to just glimmer mist these and let them dry on their own. This tag came out of the tag collection and a little ribbon there. And the frame also came out of that same pack, and another butterfly and another acetate. So this was just really pretty, and then the rub-on stitching along the edge there. And out of those papers that I used on the 12 by 12 layout, I was able to make a bunch of cards. The cardstock for the actual cards were not included on the 12 by 12, but all the decorations were. So this paper was included. I used the butterfly, and I popped up this bird. The paper has the bird on it, and then so I popped up the bird. It's the same bird in the collection, and it came with words in there too. This one, I just popped up the flower, and I added the butterfly and curled up the wings a little bit and added the pearls. And this little embellishment in here said, thinking of you on your birthday, on your anniversary, on your graduation. And really, you just circle, color in the circle on which occasion you want to use it for. This one, just popped up one of the flowers and used a piece of paper and rounded the corners of the card in the paper and popped up this little love note that came in there as well, and put 2 pearls on the ends. This one I used an acetate and just glued it at the top so that you don't see the glue. It's just on the underneath this blue part here. Used a tag and some words that I popped up, and the butterfly that I included with some rhinestones, and I popped up the flower there. This collection, it just, all these cards just came together so fast. You just can't help it with this collection. Again, this paper here came out of the tag stack that comes with the collection, and this art was already cut. I just added a ribbon and popped up the bird and a tag, and the flowers and the leaves all came from the embellishment collection. This one, I cut a bird out of the paper, one of the pieces of paper that was left over from my 12 by 12, and this pink paper, and this one was also left over. I added a rose, and then I just added a ribbon that I folded over. And at first I was trying to use wet glue to work with this, but it was staining the ribbon and it was going too slow because the glue wasn't drying. So I just used the dot adhesive, and it worked really well and went really fast. Here's another one that looks similar to one of the other ones I made. I just added this little postcard that you can write from and to on. Added a butterfly and popped up the flower and 2 corner pieces, and all these things came from the embellishment kit, and there's still a ton more. And I just have one more. I made this card with one of the acetate pieces, and this bird cage came in the kit, and I popped it up and added a ribbon, and that was it for that card. So that's all the things that I made out of one 12 by 12 layout, and all those cards just from that kit. So you need to go out and buy that homemade collection at Michael's and try it for yourself. Thanks for watching.